the professional. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Business Game Presentation Meeting 417 0908 batch 13 group 7. I am Mentor Nick, mentoring this particular group 7. It has been a very interesting ride for us as a group, both the mentors and student relationship from day 1 till this particular day. This is the mother of all tasks, and it is expected of all students to participate actively in this task. And tonight, this group of persons have been grouped into circle 2, and they'll be doing a business game presentation, which they are able to work together as a group for the past 72 hours. So tonight, in the meeting, I have Fumi Alade. I have Charles Ebere Okereke, Obina Vincent Chukudi, Kunle Victoria Ada, Fisayo Owolabi, Frederick Osas in the meeting, and Fumi Alade, who happens to be leader. So, Fisayo, if you can hear me loud and clear, you'll be representing the meeting tonight, Fisayo and Funshaw. So, Fisayo, if you can hear me loud and clear, I hand over this meeting to you as you take us through your presentation, the solutions that you've drafted for this game class from tax 1 to tax 7. Fisayo, over to you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Meto. Good evening, everyone. Fisayo Olabi, and I'm representing Circle 2 for the MMM Guidance School batch 13. Group 7. So we are here to and the test given to us is if we are being we receive an information needed in order to become a manager or leader in the MMM global community, and will be sent to Nigeria. MMM in that country. So the task given to us is we should develop a plan of action for a week in which we must specify the number of registration and deposit we would have achieved over this period. And based on this assignment given to us to go to Nigeria, what we have, the resources we are having is internet. We are having a team, then the knowledge received from the school, $50,000. So in order for us to execute our task, we'll move on. We have to, we need to know the details of the country we are going to, which is Nigeria, the population, the ethnic groups in the country, which is Nigeria. We have a federal population of 188 million plus. So in order for us to execute the task, our aim and objectives for the task is to introduce MMM to the residents of Nigeria, to create awareness to the people about MMM, the ideology, how MMM works, rules and regulations guiding MMM, benefit in involving MMM and the risk involved. So those are the things we need to let them know in the country we are going to, Nigeria. Of our aims and objectives, and we are having 9 members to deliver the task. So also is to build a website. We need to create a social platforms in order to reach our target as well. We have to create seminars. We have to get banners, handbills, posters, do our SWOT analysis, and have a mentorship program as well. So with this, then there's a preparatory day whereby they contact with Nigerians on social media and try to convince them about their fit up. Upon winning what we want to do, since we have known we have known what the areas we have to go through, I mean the social media and everything. So we carry out our preparation, going there, going to the country, Nigeria, it's a plan. So that's part of our plan. Since we are going to meet with different ethnic groups as well in the country we are going through, so we need to, depending on where we are, and after doing that, if we are able, and upon winning their hearts, upon gaining their attention towards us, we find out the cost of accommodation, because we are a stranger in the country we are going to accommodation, local transportation. We get acquainted and we agree on the meeting. Then we engage the interpreters as well, who are so vast in English language. Then we'll move on, and our prospective target is the outdoor, because someone who is not 18 years and above cannot participate in MMM. So our target is 18 years and above. We go with our plans and communicating, making the awareness known to the people and the country through the social media, through handbills, posters, everything. So, and with that, we would have given ourselves a target. Since we are 9, we would have given ourselves a target. So our target is 15 per week. That's our target. Upon based on, so, and since the minimum donation is $300 per participant, then we have to multiply that by the 315 participants. They will be having $94,500. So that's for the first week. Hello, are you there, mentor? Hello? Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Okay. So our target is 315 participants, as I said earlier, per week, and the minimum donation is $300. So based on our financial plan and budget for that 7 days, everything has been documented, our visas and traveling, for 9 crew members, the cost, everything, hotel accommodation, transportation, souvenirs, the internet, everything, logistics, food, get and get the awareness and get information passed across to our prospective participants. So, in summary of the budget, we'll be spending $7,350 for the whole project. So the whole expenditure will now be subtracted from the budget. And mind you, we are having $50,000 as our budget, as the resources we are going to work with. So our expenditure goes for $7,350. So we're having a balance of $42,650. So that's our plan for the first task upon arriving in Nigeria, to make sure we have 315 participants, and the minimum donation is $300, and make sure we have that. That's just the minimum participant. That's the minimum just to start with for a week. So, and the task, I now move on to task 2. The task 2 says a week has passed. You are 4-man. The average contribution of a participant to the $300. Under the regulation of MMN Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payment, starting with their first contribution. Yes. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contribution you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment. Yes, so since we have recruited 315 members, and based on the rules, the way MMM works, we have 30% growth interest for every participant. We have made this known to them, and being their first registration, it will also be given a $20 bonus because of the minimum, based on their contribution. So they'll be having $20 as their bonus, and we are going to make sure we give them the 30% interest as well. So how do we do that? In order to make them have their interest and their and the so for those just in the next many new participants will be in order to copy and the semester and how much will be needed. So our plan is now in order to make up for the balance to pay the 315 participants ready for. Like I said earlier, let's assume we have 9 members. We have 9 members, the working members group, and each member is to bring 5 persons. So 9 members multiplied by 5, which is 45 participants. So for one 9 group being sent to Nigeria to bring 5 per day. So we have 45 per week. Having we multiply per day. If you're having that by participant week, as we had earlier in the first week, so since the contribution is $300, then we have registered them for 1 week. Then the amount reached by them is dollars for each participant, multiplied by 315. The the money that came in from the participant is 94,500. Then we need to calculate the registration bonus. We need to calculate the 30% compound interest rate. So registration bonus for the $300 will be 20 multiplied by 315 participants. So we'll be having $6,300. So the total sum of the PH plus the registration bonus is the PH of the 315 participants is 94,500 plus the interest, the bonus, which is $20. So we multiply that through whereby we'll go $6,300. So the PH plus the registration bonus for the 315 participant sum up to $100,800. Then the 30% for the first contribution of the 315 participants will now be 28,350. So everything in total, the 315 participant PH, their interest, that's the 30% interest, and the registration bonus, everything sum up to $129,150. So in order for us to now make to meet up for the we need to know how much needed. So $94,500 was contributed by each participant. So we'll deduct it from the total of the interest, the 30%, and the PH that came in. So to settle them, we need $34,650. So we need new members in order to participate. So we'll go by, since we have known the amount needed in order to pay the interest and the bonus, then we'll divide it, we divide it by the minimum PH of a participant, and the minimum PH of a participant is $300. So we divide it by the amount needed in order to pay the 315 participant. So the amount needed is $34,650 divided by $300. So with that, we are having 116 participants. So that means if we could get 116 participants to PH $300, then we'll be able to pay the interest and the registration bonus for the 315 participants. So that's the main thing we have to do. So what do we now do? We have to recruit in more members, because we need 316 and we need 116 participants. So what we need to do is increase it. Since we have 3 weeks, then 1 week we're able to get 315 participants. So in the next 3 weeks, we should be able to get more than that. So in the next 3 weeks, we'll be able to get 945 participants in 3 weeks, because each week we could get 315 participants. So in 3 weeks, we'll be able to get 945 participants. Mind you, we needed 116 participants. So if 945 participants would not contribute $300, then we'll be having $283,500 to PH, rather. We'll be having that as our PH. And the amount needed to pay to settle the first participant and the first participants that contributed for the first week is just $34,650. So in the next 3 weeks, when we have recruited 945 participants, we'll be having higher pH. From there, we'll be able to pay our backlogs, which is the interest rate and the 30% from the 945 participants in the next 3 weeks that we'll recruit. So from our budget, we are having a balance from our previous budget. We are having 34,100. So we have to make use of the same expenditure we used for the first week. We for the first week in recruiting the 315 participants, but it will be lesser because the other time we spent close to we spent 7,350, but this time around it won't be up to that because we've already created awareness and we are no more traveling. But we need to print more banners. We need to go through the social media and every other thing that needed to be done in order to gain these 945 participants that is needed. Create more awareness, go on social media, we handbills, banners, for the 3 weeks. These are the things because we need resources in order to fetch this participant. So meanwhile, we from the 7,000 we minus our 4,500 and we'll be having 2,850. So we use 2,850 again from the balance we are having in our budget. We'll be using 2,850 from the balance we are having in our 3 weeks. Each week that we'll be spending 2,850. We'll be having 8,550 naira. So that will be deducted from our balance, from the budget. We from the balance of our budget. So that's how we are going to settle the task 2. Then we'll move on to task 3. And task 3 says a month has passed, you are 100th, the same plan for another month on basis of the result of previous calculations, taking into account the dynamics of growth, the dynamics of growth. So based on this, total participant from 1 week is 315, and for the 3 weeks we are having 945 participants. So therefore, in a month we'll be having 315 multiplied by 4. 315 multiplied by, because we are having 4 weeks in a month. So we have without each participant. So we multiply that by the number of participants we are having, which is 1,260 participants. They'll be having $378,000. So we are now putting into consideration that assuming based on the dynamic of growth, then we'll be having, when we have 1/3 of the participants, then we'll be having 1/3 of 1,260. Then that's 420 participants would have referred would be referred for the month, for the 1 month, which is the 4 weeks, to be added to the community. So 1,260 plus 420. What I'm trying to say here is, we are for the 1 month, we are having 1,260 participants. So if 1/3 of the participants we are having also referred, they also referred so many people, based on the testimonies and some other things they are seeing. They are trying to win some people's heart as well into the community. Let's say 1/3 of the participants we are having also referred some people and brought them in. So that means we'll be having additional 420 added to the 1,260. So that means we're having 1,680 participants for 1 month again. So hence we'll be able to have $504,000 in this month. There is only referral that brought an increase in the system. Hence, the total balance from the budget is brought forward, and we are still having our 34,100 expenditure. And as well, since it's a month past, we also expect the participant, because we believe in the first week, the first week that we paid for the 315 participants, we expect them, for the 315 participants, we expect, like, let's say 200 that participated, that got repH'd back into the system. So that means we are having much volume of pH from the old participant, and as well we are having excess participant coming into the system as well. So with that, we are having $60,000 from the assumption of the old participants repHing back into the system. We go for the task 3. Now we move on to task 4. The task 4 says that after 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposit that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. Now, a week after the start of the month, there is a local holiday in Nigeria, which is celebrated during the week, respectively. In this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. So we have been asked to make a plan of what resources and how you would use them, the contributions and participants for the development of the system. So what we have been asked to do here is, what's the number of participants that will be needed? There is an holiday in the country, in Nigeria, and we don't have 315 participants a week. And based on holiday, there is a drop in registration. That 75% of those that do participate did not participate in the system. So what are we to do now to make up for the 75% registration loss during the month as a result of the 1 week holiday? Then we need to strategize. We need to bring out our budget. But before we do that, we need to know the calculation of the percentage that dropped. So based on the weekly registration, which is 315 participants, then therefore, to know how many numbers was lost as a result of the holiday for the 75 drop, then we have 0.75 multiplied by 315. So that's 236 has dropped a week. So the registration for that week and the second month will now drop to 79 participants. That means we'll be having 79 participants only out of 315. So that's a drastic reduction from 315 to 79. So 236 are not really participating. So to make up for the 75% loss from the first week, we need to work extra hard. We need to make up for the 75% loss for that month. And how do we do that? We need to get more participants to be involved in the process, thereby training more guiders. So with that, we believe that for the 2 months, we will not be the only one working. We would have our objective is to get participants. So we would have had guidance. Then we need to get a budget, get posters, banners, create more awareness again through social medias, create a seminar as well, do more adverts for people, because some would have might not be opportune to know even those that did not participate in the that led to the drop in the number of participants might not be referring or be advertising the platform to others. So that is where we need to come in again and do more, because for that drop, that means those ones are not, the present participants are not really making the awareness. So we need to make more awareness, do more handbills, make adverts, hall, seminar. So we need to have our budget. So we need to do more seminars in order for we to make up to the balance of 236 participants lost by the first week as a result of the holiday. We need to get more hands on deck, encourage participants, and need more growth. So hence, every week we need additional 79 participants to make up the target of 315 per week. Yes, making it 79, then 79 plus 315 will give us 394, and then for a week we need to get 79 participants. So 315 plus 79, we'll do that for the whole, and the grand total will be giving us 1,260, because we have to approximate from the 75%. The calculation is there. I might not be able to explain it very well for you, but it's on the screen there. So we need to, if we sum up everything, we'll be having 1,260 participants to PH on the average of $300. So when we multiply that for that one month, we'll be having $378,000. So here again, we have to, based on our expenditure, our budget, we have to deduct from the balance of our budget, and for that plan, for the seminar, and for everything we did, the expenditure, everything amounts to $2,850. So we'll be left with a balance of $28,400. That is, if we deduct our expenditure for that plan from the balance of our budget, and the balance of our budget is $31,250. So when we deduct that from when we deduct our plan from the balance of our budget, we'll be having $28,400. And not only that, not only creating more awareness and recruiting more members in order to meet up for the 75% drop. Other measures that we will include is we could either stop Mavro, we could stop Mavro growth, we could delay GH processes, because the participant will be expecting for them to have their money. So in that process of we trying to recruit new members in order to meet up for the 75% drop, we could stop Mavro growth immediately so that it won't be accumulating. Then we'll delay GH process in order to balance the system by recruiting more members and checking their turn up. Then defrost may occur on participant Mavro by leaving the Mavros in blue, because since there's a drop in 75%, and we are unable to, that means there is no pH in the system. The participant will be expecting to get their Mavro, to get their cash. So instead of in the process of we now trying to meet up for that 75% by recruiting new members, then we will make sure that the Mavro of the 79 members that are still in the system doesn't turn to green, it's still in blue. So by the time they are unable to cash out their Mavro and it's turning blue, at least we are trying to bring in new participants. So with that, we'll also make it known today that, oh, sorry, it's because of the holiday, this and that, programmers are working on the system and everything will be back to normal. So again, we would, from there, we'll embark on offline promo task again. For the old participant, we'll do offline promo tasks so that by the time they engage, they also engage in offline promo tasks. As we are doing that, and trying to bring more people into the system, they will also be performing offline promo tasks in order to recruit members into the system to balance up the 75% lost we are having in the system, so that the system can come back to normal and people can start cashing out their Mavros. So I think that's the way we would have to execute our plan for the task 4. So on this note, I would like to hand over to my other colleague to continue the presentation. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
All right, sir. Now I continue from task 5. I'm Funsho Yekule, representing Circle 2 MMM Guidance School, batch 13, group 7. Task 5 says your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registrations and new deposits to cover the costs of the current deposits. It is necessary to analyze the plans of actions in this situation. Now, what are our resources and how many participants, contributions, etc. needed to get this situation resolved? All right. Now that our plans didn't work, we don't have enough new registrations and new deposits to cover the costs of the current deposits. We need to establish the following. 1, the number of participants we need to continue, the amount of contributions needed. We'll have to do the following to achieve this aim. We'll try to resolve the situation by making the referral bonuses to become 15%. As you know, when people hear of more bonuses, they will want to put in their money so that the old participants can see that they have future in MMM if they recruit new members. Also, the number of participants will be around 5,000 weekly, so as to get the amount of contributions to resolve the situation. If 5,000 participants contribute $500 per week, we would get a weekly contributions of $2,500,000. We also increase awareness by doing more offline promo tasks, and we also recruit more guiders into the system. So the balance brought forward from the budget, $28,400 minus the expenditure of $2,850, giving us $25,000 $1,500. So to task 6 now, during that particular month, there is delay in payment. The delay in payment increased to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduced to zero. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contributions too. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old Mavros are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will put right itself. So that we should make our plans of actions for another month. The aims and objectives we set for this are creating awareness to members on the avoidable situation of pause mode. That is, sending a message to their PO as personal office through SMS, also through the social networks. We also sensitize members under pause mode so that they will be well informed. That is to explain what the pause mode is all about. We also increase our orientation campaign and programs in making MMM known to areas where we haven't gone to. We'll do more seminars, adverts, and marketing, making the objectives. We also need to increase our registered members from a target of 315 weekly to 494. We also have to draw outlines on how to reach out with participants and encourage them on how together we can get out of this pause mode. We also assure participants of that they will not lose their money as per the initial deposit. There might be slight delay of 1 to 4 months. We are also going to reorganizing seminars. We also train more guiders to help us with our task, as more hands will increase productivity. We also go on street campaign and door-to-door campaign to get more people to join MMM and develop the community. So to task 7, that the efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. All the old Mavros are removed. Start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impacts of the members and unfavorable responses. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such situation. That we have to draw out plans of action, specified conditions for a month. Now a restart took place. All the old Mavros are removed. We start to work from the beginning. The solutions include what will increase marketing. This can be done on the social network, Facebook, personal Facebook accounts, group WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, Skype, etc. Strategies: recruiting more guiders to increase our tentacles through them, bring more participants. Offline promoters: creating a platform for ordinary participants to do promoters by bringing more members and will be rewarded for it, and also making it a contest for the old participants by rewarding first to 10 best offline promoters with cash prizes. Also increase the Mavro growth of new PH. Social media campaign through radio and TV by a team of guiders and faithful participants, and making the people know that countries where MMM is functioning and challenges faced and how it was overcome. Testimonials: referring people to YouTube to watch video of beneficiaries and testimonies by participants, and also other countries' testimonial. Sending them SMS on their line, informing them that MMM is very much alive, and making it known that you and I are MMM. And I believe by all this, the restart work will be implemented and be well known to people of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thank you for your presentation. Although it was very long, Fisayo actually took a whole lot of time. I want to break the communication. That's why I just have to allow it, go through. Uh, kind of. Okay, let me just ask a question so that I don't be as if I didn't ask any question. What is the best use to tackle panic in the community? What's the best measure? Please. Any of you can answer. What's the best measure?
Okay, to tackle
Panic.
panic.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it's by giving adequate orientation about what MMM actually is. The ideology of MMM is to be made known to participants. If they understood the ideology of MMM very well, they don't have any need to panic. Thank you.
Okay. From what you just said now, that means you need to intensify orientation by use of seminars.
Yes.
That is the word. We need to, organize seminars as often as we can and educate everyone. Participate.
Yes.
Everyone has the understanding of what MMM is. Panic will not have a way
Yes.
into the community. So that is
Yes.
that. And from the business game task, I want to understand that you guys could understand that a PH of PH is a factor that will determine if the community will be sustainable and new participants introduction into the system will also create a healthier situations for the community. So you guys are expected to introduce new persons into the system, to the community day in, day out, the risks, how to participate safely. Most importantly, the use of spare money. Money that is not pushed out to you. You need to emphasize that. I heard a lot of persons from practical experience don't, read the warnings or follow the rules on how to participate. They can just get greedy and put in a whole lot of money. And when uncertainties happen, they start, you know, creating panic for themselves. So if you use your spare money that's not put out to you, it happen. You have no reasons to actually panic about it. So for your new prospects, you need to tell them the truth. You need to tell them what MMM is. MMM is not an investment. MMM is not a get investment which scheme. Rather, it's a donation exchange where people provide help to help each other. Once you provide the help, there's no guarantee that you get your money back. That's why I've been advised to use spare money. So, guys, it's a long day for me. After now, I'm going to, practice before I go to bed. But I'll communicate with you guys on WhatsApp. Hopefully by God's grace tomorrow. I've been off for some days now. I have some issues on my phone which I thought I could resolve, but that's gone beyond resolving now. So I need to fix. I will get another one, which by tomorrow hopefully I'll be on. So I'll send you guys further directive on what to do further to proceed. Once all your tasks are mapped and complete, click green, proceed to get your certificate. You see a sample, John Smith is a sample, just get certificate and get a certificate. Ensure that your name is spelled correctly, your PO emails is correct on your profile page before you proceed to get your certificate afterward. I'll with you guys on the general WhatsApp group tomorrow and also send a mail to you all at the end of all presentation. This is the presentation. So I wish you guys the very best in your next status. I want you to implement all what you have to learn physically your day-to-day activities understand that you guys are ambassadors and you need to start speaking, behaving, and acting like one. So I wish you all the best in the next status. Enjoy your night rest and it's a good time for me. Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.